And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Shane Bieber.
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So they're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there for his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And now Stephen Kwan. And now the count filled up 3-2. Chopper right side. And that chance handled. Fires over to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. One down, base is empty. That one misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's always a threat at the plate.
He's been flexing his power in the majors for a long time now.
Kicks and fires. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Jones into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
And here it comes.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One out, a runner at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Struck out looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians. Man on second, 2 down. And downstairs. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is the inning. Guardians lead 1. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. Back here with my pal Siggy, showing the slab in today's game. Ciccone. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. The 1-1. Out to short. On to first. And a quick out, number 1. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and players are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more runners on base.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. Rojas off the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over. Just kept the swing on the plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Man at second with one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Good eye right there. Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1. Man at second, and there's ball four.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's George Springer, and a pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of this three-game set. Ground ball to middle, that's a base hit. Lucas headed for the plate. And the Jays score first. It's 1-0. He's in there.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runners at the corners here, one away. Now here is Alejandro Kirk. Ripped to first, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Righty to the plate. Ground ball left side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But
and a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move to the second in Toronto. Blue Jays 2, and the Guardians nothing. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the DH, Rhys Hoskins.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And it's caught for the out. Bo Naylor at the plate now. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Oh, he gloves it from his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
He looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
George Valera now at the plate. And the pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now a chance for number 10. Valera off of first with 2 away. Smoked on the ground a second. And the inning is
out.
over. One left for the Guardians. They trail it here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Andres Jimenez. 1-1 now. Center field. Valera moving under it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman. Popped up first base side. Manzardo should have this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Just a slow ground ball this time. Slings to first. That's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold the 2-0 lead. On to the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabriel Arias. Bounce to the left side. And one away in the top of the third.
Now back, left field, Stephen Kwan.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Two down.
Up next to Cleveland, the right fielder.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Nolan Jones. And a good eye there.
He's done a great job getting the first two outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And another ball. That one misses. Now 3-1. Runner takes off, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 down. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Ball to strike. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 2 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Blue Jays 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, and now Nathan Lucas. Up the middle. To first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And the batter is George Springer. Hard hit, right side. The throw to first. That takes care of Springer. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're up 2-0. start of the
Leading
fourth.
off for the
Stepping up for the
Guardians,
Guardians,
the
Rhys
designated
Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
And a pitch. On the ground. And it goes just foul. So now 1-2 to Rhys. Lifted in the air, right center field. Springer on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The batter, the catcher.
Next to hit, Bo Naylor.
Naylor.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one hammered. That's back. And it hits the fence. And into second with one away. That's a double.
He was all over that one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So up next, George Valera. And the right-hander deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Now it's the second baseman. The 2-1. Late on that fastball. The Guardians trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And another ball. Gabriel Arias to bat next. Swing and a pop-up. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's just foul. Two outs. And it's even up.
It's a good take.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom 4, here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher.
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
So now here's the DH, Addison Barger. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Next offering is in for a strike. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Got him. dink, and that is a big first out. So two in scoring position with one out. And stepping in is the speedy Andres Gimenez. A little out front there as he swings through it. Out to short, Arias. Out at the play.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it. If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the second baseman. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. Play made, that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they still lead it 2-1. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the right fielder.
Now here's Nolan Jones. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Jose Ramirez. Right-hander kicks, deals. Way outside, and it's 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jose Barrios appears to be getting loose. Scherzer getting cranked up as well. The 3-1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
3-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Outside low. 2-1.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. And that one ripped to left, and it goes just foul.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And another ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Going on. A massive home run. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got out of it.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Vlad Guerrero Jr. with the solo shot for Toronto. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back, top of the 6th inning. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. The 1-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rhys.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Here's a rocket out to left. Lucas makes the grab, 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Shane Bieber, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Pitching change here, Jose Barrios.
Number 7.
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Jose Barrios.
George Valera digs in for the Guardians. The pitch. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one a little below the knees, and the count is filled up.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. Guardians lead 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Well, we go bottom 6, and now Addison
The
Barger.
designated hitter, Addison Barger.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. No,
Just
that's the ball.
missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
Yeah.
Now he's in the driver's seat with the
Full
3-1 count.
outside, and that is ball 4.
Leading up for the Jays.
And at first. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. And that one's a little bit low. And a count 2-1. And a pitch. Stays alive. Barger gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Well, they made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
And now for the Jays, Andres Gimenez. Now a screamer into the outfield. Kwan makes the play. That is the inning. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians. Number 10. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boom. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
The tying run at the plate. And fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, Bill, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly...
So a lefty out of the pen, Brendan Little.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Hauls it in 2-0.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
And up next for Cleveland, Nolan Jones. Left-hand batter waits. Wouldn't chase that time. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Garcia, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Time asked for at the plate prior to the 2-1 pitch. Off the mark there. 3 balls and a strike. Jose Ramirez waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
The 3-1. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. A 2-run homer. 3rd home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 3-3.
Great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 2 down, nobody on. That's inside, and the count is 2-2. And that skips into dirt. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line and into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
So now a pinch hitter, David Fry.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That can be pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
At the belt and fires. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Makes the grab, and that is that. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3 apiece. This is Guardians Baseball on the Show, Ohio. So remaining in the game defensively, David Fry. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Matt Vesta.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
The second baseman, Josh Cassavant.
Here's a 2-2. And that just misses.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Now here is Ernie Clement. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-1. And another ball. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 3-2. And that's just foul. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Shoots a line drive single into right center. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against the firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So digging in, Nathan Lucas. And a 1-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Rogers.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Right-handed reliever. Hoskins pushes it foul. That one down the line. That's a hit. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in the mechanics.
No outs. Runner at first. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're at the top of the 8th. Popped in the air, left field. Lucas under it. Then there's one down.
The center fielder, number 35, George Valera.
So up next, George Valera. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And he takes one right on the block. And it's 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Off balance speed. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Back here at Rogers Center, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Shawn Armstrong. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Shawn Armstrong.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
That one misses. And now it's 3-2. George Springer waiting to hit for Toronto. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
George Springer digs in now. Righty delivers. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Ground ball, base knock. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Always just feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Dalton Varsho waiting for a turn at the plate. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base. But the job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
And now it's going to be Dalton Varsho. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's a really good take.
Misses. Beautiful count now. Andres Gimenez on deck for the Blue Jays. And a swing and a miss. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still tied 3-3. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, number 10.
Daniel Schneemann.
Bounce to the right side, and that one handled, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. One down, base is empty. Now fly ball to right center. Varsho after it. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Left-hand hitter waits. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. 8-9, 1-2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Andres Gimenez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Offense held in check there. 10th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Tommy Nance comes on now.
Number 45. Chavez.
Go-ahead run on base. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Jones. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
The other way. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now the batter now, Jose Ramirez.
Now
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. First and second, 1 out. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. And here it comes. Yeah, there's a ball. Movement in the bullpen, Louis Varland, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Here comes a pitch. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Springer snags it on the run. changes his mind, stays put at second with 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 2 on, 2 outs. Bounced up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play. And that ends the inning.
And we're back. We're in extras here. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Number 36 into the game.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses inside. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Yeah, that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a swing and a miss there.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Ramirez drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. Winning run at third, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
The 11th inning set to get underway. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Man at second. And Naylor swings through that.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Got him swinging. Here's the center fielder, George Valera. The pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 4-3.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out. Runner at second. Here's the second baseman. 2-1 now. Foul ball there. And the pitch. That one the other way. And lines out to third.
The batter, number 13,
Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. 1-1. Fly ball center field. Varsho makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
In this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
And a swing and a miss, and 1 gone. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. In the dirt. And the runner holds. One strike away. That one missed. In there. Got him looking for the K. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in. George Springer, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
So, almost ready to get underway. And our starting pitcher here today, Kevin Gausman. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Up the middle, Jimenez gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. An important piece, but a guy that's been struggling a little bit. They're DH in this one. Rhys Hoskins.
Yeah, Boog, hitting under that Mendoza line over the last 10 games. He's definitely going through a tough time at the plate right now. I think some of that's probably bad luck. Other, it's just, bad approach. But clearly he's looking to make some adjustments to get back on track. So we'll see what he does in this one.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that's a base hit.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone.
Saved that mid-90s fastball until the final pitch of the at-bat. So at the plate, he hadn't really had a good opportunity to time things up. By the time the pitch was recognized and the swing came through the zone, fastball was in the catcher's mitt.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Left-hand hitter waits. That one pushed foul. Left-hand batter waits.
That's
And
the
the
ball.
1-2 misses to even the count. Two outs.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Kicks and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Valera off of first with 2 away. Bouncer to second. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. And that will end the inning. One left for the Guardians. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back after this on the show. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab in this one, Parker Messick. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
1-2 the count.
1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Andres Jimenez. The pitch. On the ground right side.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Big stack center field.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way.
Runner on the go. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. We move to the second in Toronto. No score. Top of the second. Now it's the Guardians DH, Rhys Hoskins. And a 3-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Two now. That one ripped right center field. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Naylor at the plate now. That's towards center. Varsho settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
The second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And that's
2-1.
outside. That one the other way. They got it for out number 2.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And up next for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. Into center and a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Just kind of slice that one into center.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first.
High fastball, even a little above the zone. Such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
2 outs, runner at first. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
1-2.
ton. Two outs. Next
2-2.
offering misses down and away. Ripped on a line to center. And that is that. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Jays,
Here's George Springer to start it off.
Springer plays an important role for this team in the clubhouse, Boog. I mean, he can hit home runs, which is great, but he also brings a lot to the club away from the field, too.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Kazuo Oka will hit next. Bounced up the middle. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Alejandro.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. He's been swinging it really well lately.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the 3rd inning, and now Stephen Kwan. The 1-1. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that one fouled off. The 2-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Varsho after it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, George Valera. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and they can't get the out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. The pitch. Good eye in that
That's the
spot.
ball.
Valera at first, one gone. Swing and blast one down the line. It's down to the fair, but it hooks foul. The 2-2. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. The pitch. And there's a
Got a
ball.
full count.
Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Guardians lead one. They lead it 1-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Addison Barger. And here it comes. And so the
That's ball
lefty
four. Runner take the
allows
base.
the leadoff free pass.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no
Lead
strikes,
off.
but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. Just misses there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2 now. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So the batting order turns over. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Barger rounds second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score in the top. It's 1-1.
Yeah, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So digging in, Andres Jimenez at the belt and fires. Left field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him full.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball right side. Slings to first, and Guerrero is set down. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Jays push across a run on this double. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in Toronto. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes a pitch. Late with the swing there.
1-2, count.
And miss. Struck him out. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's the catcher to hit, Bo Naylor. And a 1-1. And right back to the mound. On to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Now back, second baseman, Ryan.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Rocchio. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. And now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And he can't make the play. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull him to second safely. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player.
The center fielder,
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. That to right. Springer drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is that. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. All tied 1-1. Bottom 4, here's George Springer.
Springer was part of a really good draft class in 2011, Boog. 12 of the top 20 picks became MLB All-Stars. Few position players went ahead of Springer in that draft, including Anthony Rendon going 6th, and then Francisco Lindor and Javi Baez went back-to-back with picks 8 and 9. Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. It might be the best news yet for this offense.
Kazuo Oka next up for the Blue Jays. Pulls that one foul.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a good eye there.
Down. Ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ground off the door. That's a base hit.
Now catcher.
Just kept it simple. Played comfortably with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss.
He's
1 ball,
pitching
2
well,
strikes.
but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That one out against the fence. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 2-1.
Back-to-back base hits. Double into the gap. That was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
So 2 down now, and here is Addison Barger. The pitch. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabriel Arias. And a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Outside.
That's the ball.
The count now 2-2. The pitch stays alive. And the righty deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So up next, Stephen Kwan. Just missed. Arias on at first, nobody out. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a foul ball. He stays alive. Two now. Good eye right there.
These first 2 hitters really making it work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Grounder might be 2. And that one handled. Underhanded to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now here is George Valera. 2-1 now. And another ball. Blue Jays bullpen with some action. Max Scherzer getting ready to go. Berrios also getting ready. Swung on, belted. Varsho on the move, racing back. And caught on the warning track.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. The Guardians down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, center field. Varsho has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 left for the Guardians. And they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, number 9. There's a strike.
1-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. The 2-2 now. That one blasted deep to right. Valera going back. And that one is up off the top of the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
1 and 2, count.
Man at second. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The punch out there. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Pretty late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
1 and 2, count.
On the ground. Roquillo. The throw to first. 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Ball on a strike.
Ball.
2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Comes a 2-2. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 5. Blue Jays 2 and the Guardians 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
They're now 2-1 after that missed inside. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Brendan Little, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Nance getting loose as well. This one in the air, center field. He's under it. Pulls it in, and there's 1 away. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. The 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. Touches down. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. So here's Scherzer. Just missed. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Brian Roquillo digs in for the Guardians. Scherzer deals. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that one hops the wall. 1 runs in. And the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
2 on, 1 out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Angel Martinez. The next offering misses. 2-1. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're the top half of the 6th. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. A dive, and he can't haul it in. 1 runs in, runner around third. The relay, the tag,
execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And they probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Brendan Little.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Gabriel Arias now at the plate. Falling behind 2-1. This one high in the air to left center. Varsho brings it in with a nice running grab. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Guardians 4 and the Blue Jays 2. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter is George Springer.
The right fielder, Joe.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The line of the pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Kazuo Oka getting ready to hit. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, right side of the infield. Rocchio sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
1-2.
And he deals. Caught him looking for the K. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 4-2. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tommy Nance.
Now
he's been so good against lefties.
Number 45.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
George Valera digs in for the Guardians. Left-hand hitter waits.
No,
inside, just missed. Kwan aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, that hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Up the middle. Oh, a great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. The 1-1. And there's
2
a
and
ball.
1.
And a pitch. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Guardians lead 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
On paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Ball!
Payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Addison Barger.
And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. One down, base is empty. To the right side. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Now it's the second baseman. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Parker Messick is done, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Hunter Gaddis. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Gaddis.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that.
1 and 2's the count.
In the air, right field. Gets under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. A new arm into the game, the righty, Louis Varland. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
The designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
So now 1-2 to Reese. Wouldn't
2-2.
chase that time. Righty delivers. That one misses, and the count's full. Outside, and that is ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Hoskins gets his lead at first with nobody out. And the right-hander deals.
No,
And
that's
another
inside.
ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers up and loosening in the pen. Garcia also throwing. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batting.
So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Kirk makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, Angel Martinez.
Man at first, stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. And here it comes. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And a 2-1 on the way. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to first. Third out. Guardians strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. And we're back on the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And now
That's
2-1.
the ball low.
Bounce to third. Ramirez fires across the diamond. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres.
Down the number 2 hitter, Andres Jimenez. Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated
Next
hitter,
is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Throws to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still down by a count of 4-2. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jeff Hoffman.
number 23.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Steven.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. The pitch. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And a strike in there. Right-handed reliever. Bounce to the left side. Clement over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, George Valera. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And that one moves his feet. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So 2 down, and up next for Cleveland, Kyle Mansardo. Ripped on the ground to second, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4-5-6 coming up. Guardians 4 and the Blue Jays 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, number 36.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
The right fielder, Joe.
On the strike, the pitch. Fouled off left side. Righty to the plate. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now the first baseman, Kazuo Oka. Here comes a pitch. Inside, just missed. The Jays down by a pair. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Man at first with 1 gone. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And the count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next one off the plate inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time.
On this count, runner not known for speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The tying run at the plate. Struck him out looking.
fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
So it's their last chance in this one. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and he reaches safely.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps him alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
So 2 on with 2 away. So up next, that's to third. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
This team has won the series with the win in this game today, so you got your eye on a sweep. It's not going to be easy to do. When you're on the road, a home team is always fighting to keep themselves alive. So got to come out, execute, play really good baseball tomorrow to complete this sweep.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we could be in for a pitcher's duel in this one, partner. Both of these arms very capable of controlling the game from the mound.
Yeah, and they know that it's going to be tough on the other side for their offense to score runs. So what they're doing is going out there and they're having to battle zeros. Who can put up the most zeros? That's who's going to have the best chance of winning this ball game.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Trey Savage. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And he deals. In the dirt, and it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one almost got him. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around, Gabriel Arias.
Well, you can see that batting average, not terrible, but not where you want it to be by any means. And I think he'd be the first guy to say that. Just hasn't found a way to hit consistently this season. But I've heard he's been working really hard in the cage. He's taking some extra hitting. I'll be looking to see if he can get involved in this one and maybe, just maybe, start breaking out with that bat.
Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Ramirez digs in now.
That's the
Way inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs, base is empty. base hit.
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Runner at first with 2 away. Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Here comes a pitch. Runner takes off. Left field, Lucas should have this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1 left for the Guardians. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Gavin Williams. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next pitch is downstairs. Kicks and fires. Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Out to short. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Ryan Rocchio.
Ryan Rocchio.
The 1-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
And here it comes. That one ripped. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first and hustling for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swing and a miss. The Guardians looking to strike first here in the third and final game of the series. Savage, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second. He's in there.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Here's the second baseman.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Righty delivers. Line drive. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now it's going to be Angel Martinez. Right side. And that one handled to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. On the ground. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. On the third, save. And a run comes in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses, and it's 3-2. Gets under and pops it up. Clement under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That one lifted to left. And that's a fair ball. Runner from second scores as they add on. And they lead by 4. And that's a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
man at second here with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Next pitch is outside.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
At the belt and fires. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Next offering is in for a strike. Valero, the lead runner out at second. Ramirez at first, 2 out of the inning. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Kirk collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. Now to the bottom of the second. Guardians 4 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, George Springer. And strike 2, Williams. Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. And another ball.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Man at first and 1 gone. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Off balance speed, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Man at first, and now it's Dalton Varsho. That one down the line, and foul ball. One, 2 now.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The Guardians leading by 4, bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And down on strikes he goes. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now it's the DH, Ryan Rocchio. And a swing and a miss.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
puts it in the air out towards left center. Varsho makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, catcher.
And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. The Y to kick the pitch. And another ball. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3. One down, base is empty. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter number 10, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. The pitch.
Ball 2.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They lead 4-0. Back now in Toronto, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Andres Jimenez. 2-1. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting up, the second baseman, Casavant.
And now the rookie second baseman. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So the batting order turns over. Ernie Clement, the next to hit.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. Man at first, 1 away. Just off the outside edge. And down on strikes. Out number 2. And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
Got the bat going too soon and strike 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 4-0. And we're back. Start of the 4th. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. And another ball.
You know, these Guardians did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And he grounds one to the right side. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And the batter now, Gabriel Arias. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one missed. The pitch. That one drilled left field. Lucas reaching back towards the wall. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
2 down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Two outs. And that's outside. And the count's full. In the air, left field, down the line, drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom 4, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area. Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The pitch. That misses. Counts full, 3-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And the batter is George Springer. 1 down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, catcher.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
1 down. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. And a pitch. Runner takes off. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that'll do it. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jose Barrios.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now the number 2 hitter, George Valera.
The right fielder.
The 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Valera aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Just off the outside edge. 2-1.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. The pitch. And that's a strike.
3-2.
Right through there. Got him. 2 away now.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Man at first. And now Ryan Rocchio. That's a laser base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. That one in for a strike. 2-2. The other way. That's a hit. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 5-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball there. Right-hander kick steals. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. Getting over on the strikeout. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Dalton Varsho. The wind of the pitch. Bounce to third. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in the play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So man aboard, Andres Jimenez. Next up for the Blue Jays.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
2 strike.
Got him swinging.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. Over to first, but he beats it.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ernie Clemente.
So the lineup flips over. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. One left for Toronto. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Angel Martinez.
Angel Martinez.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The 1-1. Popped up. Settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away. Now here is Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
Right-handed reliever. Strike on the inside corner. Martinez, the base runner at first with one out. Ground ball left side, could be two. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Now back, right fielder, George Valera.
George Valera digs in for the Guardians. The 1-1.
Whoa.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
One out. Runners at first and second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the righty deals. Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one. And that's two. So no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Guardians 5 and the Jays nothing. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
The left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Ball to strike. right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Naylor drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted to center field, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Valera makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joe Springer.
Here's George Springer. And the pitch. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the right-hander deals. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 outs. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Blue Jays held in check. It's 5-0. Now it's Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The 2-1. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. As this one sized up, makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 9, Kyle Manzardo.
So digging in, Kyle Manzardo. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brian.
Here's Brian Urquijo. Here comes a pitch. And now 1 and 2.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And another ball. Righty delivers. Out to short. Jimenez zips it to first. Guardians go down in order. Guardians fail to score. They hold a 5-0 lead. And here is Addison Barker.
The designated hitter.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Next one just misses. And it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Left-hand hitter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Guardians leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Ripped to short. Jump throw. Not in time. He legs it up. Somebody looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close. So they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog. It feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first. Man at first with one gone. Andres Gimenez next up for the Blue Jays. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Varsho over at first with 1 away. Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Man at first. Now it's the second baseman. Just missed. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Here's a 1-1. On the ground. The short, Gimenez. Whips it across. One up, one down.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Here's the second baseman. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Activity in the Guardians bullpen. Colin Holderman, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Three
And
balls.
it skips
Strike.
in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And a pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now the center fielder, Angel Martinez. And another ball.
2 balls.
2 down,
1 strike.
nobody on. You're in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's down and in. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. No throw. He's safe at first. Runner at first with 2 away. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Headed towards the corner. Lucas on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Guardians leave 1 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Colin Holderman on to pitch here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. The pitch. And that's down and away. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A lefty up and throwing out there. Kicks and fires. Fought off foul. The 2-2 on the way. Just misses with that one. In the air, left side. Kwan brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Chopper to second. Throws to first. Now 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at second here with 2 away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 2 outs. That's inside.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The next pitch misses. 3-1 now. Alejandro Kirk on deck for the Blue Jays. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
On the ground to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. Three-two. This one in the air, center field. Settles under this one. That is the inning. Tyler Rogers gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Left-hand batter waits. Just missed. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, left field. Lucas under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down.
Now third base, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Jimenez gets it to first, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Guardians 5 and the Jays nothing. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, number 62, on for the 30th time this year. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And a pitch.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Kwan puts it away for the out. One down. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. He's 2 outs away. Addison Barker next up for the Blue Jays. And now the lefty swings through that one.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. And there's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. In the air, left field. Kwan sprinting after it. Diving, makes the grab.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
So they're down to their final out. Andres Gimenez next up for the Blue Jays. The pitch. They're down to their final strike.
1-2.
Barker, the runner at first with 2 gone. The shortstop takes the ball.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Got it. And that is the ball game.
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
5-0 the final in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.